Hello and welcome to my Contested Zones guide video. I am Teeth, your host, and we're going to be rolling through a gameplay of my team and I going through Contested Zones. We're also going to be presenting to you a Contested Zones map. You can use this for your own benefit or even sharing it with your friends. Yeah, and I hope you guys do enjoy the gameplay. We have some PvP and some really good content coming up. And we also have a couple of behind the scenes sneak peeks and why is this video so long? What the f is going on? Why is it 50 seconds? I thought I cropped this. All right, let's jump into it, first part of the video here, we have the Contested Zone map. You can view all the areas, locations, and stuff. We're first going to jump into the Supervisor KeyCard. We're gonna go from Bloom. We'll be leaving from Bloom, and then we will be going from Bloom to Supervisor Key 3-5. We're first going to quantum jump towards our first location. Make sure once you enter the area, you're always scanning and viewing to be able to see through the darkness and the mist, I guess. Anyways, when we get closer to the station, watch out. These stations do fire at you. Make sure you park somewhere above the station, somewhere where the turrets cannot hit you. Find the best spot, but here's my favorite because I have quick access to where I'm going. You're going to have to EVA towards the location. Do watch out for other players you might encounter. Once we get close to the entrance here, we're going to, cycle the door, go through the process, make our way down the alleyway. Do watch out for other players, check corners and stuff like that. We're going to make our way through the main door, double check this room, check to the right of the room, make sure that, there's no players coming from the fuse area. And then make your way down towards this door. Once we're through here, I always recommend going up to the top where you can have a good vantage point. As seen through this video, I got 2 players getting ready to get their red Supervisor keycards. I do recommend the P40, the P444. Anyways, it's a really good weapon. 40 rounds, you can down 2 players. And it's one of my favorite guns. You can also, I do recommend pulling in those players if the server allows you to, pulling them in to loot them once the door closes, or you can manually close it by pressing the button. Always double tap your enemy, make sure they're dead. Check for NPCs, check everywhere. The way to get to the red printer is over here at the top on those boxes. Do watch out for campers. There can be players everywhere, but as seen through this video, I'm showing you most of the well hidden spots. The timer, it has a 30-minute timer if it's been used. If not, you can print it out. There's sometimes an issue where you do have to change servers, especially if you're unable to take out the cards. It doesn't give you the input to do so. Once you're done, leave through the back. The ship is usually going to be pretty far away, so unless you have something in your ship, I do recommend just logging out, because that's if you can log out, to be fair. As seen in this video, it took me like a minute to be able to log out. Unfortunately, it's part of the game, and combat logging is an issue. But once you find the sweet spot, you can bump out. All right, starting with our first location, we're gonna start from Orbituary. We're going to go down towards the shops and use this entrance right over here. Thank you to all the members of Sacrum Imperium Romanum for participating in this video. We're gonna go down this alleyway, make our way towards the elevator. Once we're to the elevator, call the elevator. Make sure that when you enter with some friends, you don't bump into each other. There could be issues and you guys could glitch each other into the walls. Make your way through the door, and then you will enter this large room. Make your way towards the door that has the fuse. Make sure you have fuses on you. We will have a separate video with fuse locations. Make your way straight ahead. Oh, little jump over there. That's nice. Once you enter this big room over here, check for players and make sure that you're not being camped. Once you enter the red key door room, make sure you clear out NPCs. Watch out for the elevator and other creatures like dogs. Once your team has arrived, open the red door. Make sure someone always, holds the back and closes the door to make sure that no players come right behind you and come right behind. Anyways, then make your way down in this area. Watch out for don't do what we did. Don't stack each other up like that. They can be someone with a grenade launcher camping. Make your way towards the left once you come down the stairs, and over here at the medical area is your first blue key card. Unfortunately, we didn't grab it because we already had some with us, but now you know where it is. Once you leave the blue key card, turn left. Left, you will find a fuse door. Insert the fuse.
Emergency access granted.
And make your way towards the vent on the left where the green sign is. This will guide you straight towards the first key of the video. We're also going to put chapters in these videos so you guys can, make sense of it all. It's kind of not in the order of the map that we're adding, unfortunately. Come on. Oh, you almost had it. Oh, someone else got to try it. Ooh, nope. Hey, there we go. Anyways, make your way down into the intestines collector's room. Okay. And then make your way to grab key number 4. Key? Is it a key? It's a card. Card number 4. That's how I call it key. Yeah. Or key. Key card. It's a key card. It's a card key. Whatever. Print the card. And then make your way back through the EVA room. And we're going to turn towards the fuse door. Over here, we're going to catch some action. Our team encountered 3 teams. One team of 2. And then one team of, I think it was 2 or 3. And then another team of 3. So we're going to make our way back out of the fuse room, turn left, and make our way back into the red door room where we all entered together. Over here, our Commander Depe is, smacking players out. Good job on him. We're going to give him a round of applause. Really good. Then we get some more action. I think our friend, he got downed. Surprisingly, and he's one of the tankiest players in our team. Congratulations to him. And then we encountered some of the features of Star Citizen, where you res someone, they're not rezzed, then you have to knock them out, and then you have to shoot them, and blow their legs out, and so on and so forth. And then I think our teammate here, Radu, went down. Unfortunately, I had another amazing bug where it was like, nope, you do not get him. And then proceeded to, attempt it a few more times. Unfortunately, he gets killed in the process. We did have a lot of desync, but luckily our friend with a Morse code name, or whatever the hell name of that is, he was smacking them. He was doing a great job. We also got Silva over here, Neros. Unfortunately, Neros got, he got dead at some point. I don't remember when. Over here, you can see me rotating on the other side of the stairs. Good to, get all angles, especially if you have other players pushing. I'm backing up Depe over here. Depe. Okay. I was back up. Unfortunately, one of our teammates mishandled a grenade. A little bit more gameplay here. Some shooting. I do some rezzing if I can. Press B, unpress B. You know the process. Okay. Oh, there we go. I finally got healed. There comes down our first enemy. Surprisingly, there was a lot of us, so he couldn't really make any moves. Although they did get 3 kills. Like I said, P4, smacking it. Absolutely love this gun. We get some more action here. Some grenade throwing. I don't know the purpose of that grenade. It didn't kill anyone. It didn't kill the teammate either, so props to myself. Alright, we're gonna make our way back down the stairs. Do your looting, do whatever you need. There's another fuse door over here. On the right side once you come down the left-hand side stairs, or left side if you come down the right-hand side stairs. We're gonna make our way down this corridor. It's called the red corridor in our team. We just call it that. I don't know. I probably just made that up. Anyways, we're gonna continue forward through this room. Watch out for NPCs. There's a bit of personal loot if you need any of that. And then we reach our blue door. This is important, guys. Listen, it's really important. It's going to get us to the next step. Make sure you close the door behind you, double check for enemies behind, and make your way towards the next room. This room over here has another blue keycard printer. It's very important you don't miss this one. You can get this by going down and going back up with the elevator. Use this elevator over here to make your way up. Make sure your teammates are protecting you instead of camping, instead of looting. I'm sorry. And then jump over the ledge, make your way to the next blue keycard door. Once we open this security door, we're going to reach our next destination. Now we're gonna reach the elevator. This is all these elevators are quite annoying to use because one, they're a kill box. So when you're coming out, there could be people camping on the other side with explosive barrels added. This is our teammate here failing to use an elevator. He's still learning, so it was a good try. Once you reach the top, make sure you push out. Don't heal like I did. That's a terrible idea. Push right out and make sure you clear out the ahead of yourself where there could be a team of players looting and sending down the loot. So if you have a sniper, look down the alleyway, make sure you snipe them before they can drop down their loot. Once you reach this point, start looting. Have 2 or 3 people holding the elevator behind you where you just came from, the kill box. 1 or 2 people looting, and then yourself, if you're the card holder, make your way down over here and grab the key card number 7. Once you've printed it, you can claim it for yourself. Usually the person that grabs the key cards is the key card holder. So, you're always going to have those. Unfortunately, right now you can't loot cards off of people's backpacks. So it's important to remember those cannot be taken from people that you killed. Right now, maybe it's a bug, maybe it's as intended. I have no idea. All right, there's some more gameplay here of us looting. I kind of sped it up, and you can see us grabbing a bunch of big weapons, some good coolers or quantum drives. I can't even tell, it's so fast. Anyways. All right, so once you're done looting and getting all the you know, the stuff that has spawned in, or maybe it hasn't. Sometimes you won't find any loot, unfortunately. We've had this happen a few times. Make your way on the right-hand side when you're leaving, or left-hand side when you're coming in. You should find elevator 01 over here, which will take you out of the Orbituary contested zone. We're gonna also, you know, make an outline to show you guys the way we went through using paint. Excuse the brush strokes; it's a work in progress. But you know, we took, you know, the first route, got the first blue key, got the card number 4, went through route number 2. Blue cards, elevator, you know, hangar 7, and getting the key card. All right, we're gonna move on to CheckMate now. This is the entrance towards CheckMate. It's exactly like on Orbituary. Once you go towards the shops, you turn right between the you know, guns store, the big one, towards the small gun store where you have other armor and guns. We're gonna use this entrance here. Take the elevator down. Make your way towards the contested zone door. Once in, make sure you check the behind you and make sure there's no players coming in. You know, check all doors, check, you know, left to right, make sure you clear out everything. Over here, you know, there's usually NPCs, but on your left-hand side, there's another elevator that other players can come through. So do be careful. Gonna head forward towards the fuse door. Open it with a fuse. And make our way forwards. Make sure you watch out for anything like gas or, I think, dry ice. I don't even know. But it can kill you. Once we enter this large room over here, we're gonna make our way forward towards the fuse door. Do be careful. There can be people hiding in vents. There can be people hiding you know, above, underneath. So do make sure when you're checking, you know, each corner with your mates, you're listening for footsteps and you know, checking far and wide for players. You know, there can be people hiding everywhere. I know I've killed a lot of people camping inside this room. We're gonna come up to the fuse door, take out a fuse, and make our way towards the first 2 blue key cards. On this part of the video, we're going to be showing you the blue door access towards the loot room, but that means we're going to be skipping the key card number 1, the large key cards. Yep. So we're going to make our way towards this door here. You can also skip the lasers if you find the right area to jump through. You can use these as information when players come through. So, you know, if you're not setting them off, they can be useful if someone comes behind you. Check this vent here, and we're going to make our way towards the first 2 blue key cards. So there's one here on your right hand side and one on your left hand side. Check on your left first because you're peeking closest, and then check to the right. The card should be right in front of you. Like I said, do watch out for NPCs. Usually you can tell the difference between players and NPCs because players mostly fire full auto. NPCs usually fire burst rounds. You can tell with practice. Watch out for the elevator to your right. There's always NPCs spawning there. And you can get killed. Once you're done, spawn your keycard. And make your way back out the way you came from. Although, we're not going to go back towards the fuse door and the blue door that we saw. We're going to go straight forward here. And we're going to turn right. And then we're going to turn left. Once we're in this big section, we're going to move forward to the opening door and make our way towards the second blue key card. Thank you, Radu, for your hard work and clearing it for me. And, you know, just print the cards as per usual. Thankfully, the server that we filmed on had no issues, so all key cards worked as intended. Except one door. We had one door that simply wouldn't open. So unfortunately, we had to, you know, skip it in the video. Once we're done with blue keycard, make our way back towards the towards the room with the blue door. Check to your right. Unfortunately, here I failed to check, so my teammates, covered for me. I do recommend coming in here with 2 or 3 teammates. It does help a lot. And we're gonna make our way back into the blue keycard room. Once here, do check every corner. Like I said, there's always players camping. Unfortunately for me, I didn't get any action in this scene. Any action? What? Anyways, we're gonna open the blue keycard door and make our way inside. Double check behind you, make sure there's no one coming in. Once in, we're gonna make our way towards this room here, and we're going to turn right. Once we turn right, we're gonna enter an area with mineable rocks, but do check on your right hand side here. There can be snipers, and those snipers can really hit. Over here we can see some terrible aiming on my side. We're gonna make our way down, but we're not gonna go towards the door in front of us. We're gonna go left on these stairways. Watch out for NPCs. There's also some personal loot hiding, so loot up with your mates if you need some ammo. And then once we turn left, double check the left hand side staircase and print out the card. This is your 3rd key card in CheckMate station. We're gonna make our way back up, and we're gonna turn left this time, not right the way we came from. Use this door here, and we're gonna have a small jumping situation, because it's not really a puzzle. They just required to be able to hit the space bar at the right time. Clear out any NPCs. If you are unable to see them, I'm sorry. You're going to lose some health like I did, or you can see actually, I'm not sure if you can see in this video, but one of our teammates dies because he fails to press his spacebar to jump, or any other keybind that you have selected. We're gonna make our way inside the other blue door, and this blue keycard door is going to take us into their holy church. Do watch out for that elevator. I unfortunately almost got smacked over there. We're gonna make our way through the church, and once through the church, we're gonna reach an elevator. This elevator is gonna take us straight to the loot room, but by using this method, going through the blue doors without using a red keycard from a supervisor station, you're going to be skipping keycard number 1 from the for the admin station. Sorry, executive station. Once in this room, check all sides. There can be players hiding everywhere. There's also another elevator they can come through. And once you reach this area, you've reached the loot room. We're gonna turn right once entering and make our way down and head over towards the fabrication station of the keycard number 3. Once grabbing this keycard, you're gonna turn your head left and head straight down, turn right, check on your left hand side, and then turn right. There's your 2nd keycard over here. Unfortunately for us, we didn't get any loot in CheckMate in this video. Someone looted before us. There was other players, probably much further ahead, because these cards take a while to print. Once you're done, turn into this large room and use the elevator to exit. This is going to be our 2nd video on CheckMate Station. This is going to be the red keycard entrance. So this is going to take you through the steps to getting keycard number 1, and you can also use this to reach the loot room. Once you enter this room, turn left. Make sure you check up behind you. There can be players camping on that ledge up to the top, or there can be NPCs. Once clearing out most of the NPCs, make your way down into the room ahead of us. I do recommend most of the time exploding most of those canisters. They can be very lethal and dangerous. If you're using them with a tractor beam, for example, to camp a door, they can be very useful for that purpose. Once we're in the garbage area, we're going to head straight down into the sliding door area. Watch out for NPCs over here. These corridors can be a little bit sucky. If that's is sucky a word, I have no idea. We're going to make our way in, clear out any NPCs. We're going to see some important action here. Good communication, amazing. No desync. I'm pressing 5. It's bringing out the MultiTool, and then I'm hitting B, and it's not doing anything. So, it's part of the game. It's part of the charm. I love it. My friends love it. So, just enjoy it the way it is right now. Hopefully, CIG continues to develop and bring forward to us the best possible content. Also, some polish. Once we're entering this room here, turn right. Watch out, don't cram each other up. Watch out for anybody, slamming into each other. You guys could get stuck into walls or garbage cans or anything like that. This room is quite tight, so, keep your spaces. Person that's crouching in front of me, for example, they need to call out if they're coming out of their crouch position, because you could shoot them in the head, and that's not going to really be fun, This room over here is going to spawn a lot of NPCs, so do watch out for NPCs. There can be dogs and stuff like that. Once we enter, turn left, and then turn left again up on these stairs. There's a lot of ways you can go, but I usually take this route here. Instead of turning left, I go straight on this upper hand path. What's the word? And then turn left, and then check for NPCs on your right hand side, because they can usually spawn. You can always make sense of where the cards are by using the green arrows that you can see around, painted around. But this guide's going to give you the exact locations and the exact route that I've used if you need help with that. Once you're here, clearing the NPCs out. We had an NPC, thank you rather for your help. That was amazing. We had an NPC stuck in one of the card printers. Thankfully, it didn't interfere with the printing. This will be keycard number 1 using the red door, the one that you missed using just the blue keycards entrances. Here, there's a little bit of fiddling, trying to make sense of where the card is, and grabbing card number 1. Once we got card number 1, we're going to make our way back up the stairs. And once we're up the stairs, we're going to turn right and then left to reach the blue door. The blue door here is simply going to lead you to an elevator. And this elevator, it's a really beautiful area, actually. I wish me and my mates could sit here and grow plants. It looks wonderful, just me and a bunch of dudes in a room. Anyways, and then over here, we're seen coming out of the room. All right, once we're done with CheckMate, we're going to head over to Ruin Station. Ruin Station is a bit different on the layout, but once you enter the market area, just head straight down. This is our favorite entrance. You can use whichever entrance you would like. Make your way towards the elevator. Head over to the secure doors. These cannot be opened from the inside of the contested zone, so once you're in, you're in, Or it's the other door. Is it this door? Anyways, this is a fuse right up in front of you. Make sure you grab it. If you find fuses around, they can always help you. You can always buy them from other stations. Not in Pyro. Most of them are in Standard. We're gonna head through this door here. Thank you for bumping into me, mate. And then we're gonna make our way down in this room. Make sure you check up above you or the vent to your left. In the Ruin Station, you're gonna find a large market. Market split in 3 sections, right? There's 3 doors. Actually, there's 4 doors. I'm sorry. There's 4 doors that you can access with fuses. 3 doors that you can access with fuses. Use the first door on our right-hand side, of shown here in the video. There's 3 sections in total that you can open with fuses. Remember, it's the Wasteland, it's the Crypt, and Last Resort. Just make sure you check every angle and make sure there's no players around. Insert the fuse on the first door on the right hand side as we entered. Unfortunately, I didn't check behind me, so that's a really important thing to do. I could have gotten killed. I didn't do so, but you know, that's important to remember. Check the door as it's closing. There's no one going behind you. Make your way through the jump point, the jump area, and then head into this door here. Unfortunately for this video and for us, this door didn't open. It was bugged. So, you know, we tried to blow up a bunch of canisters to open it. Nothing worked. But we also did have the card from previous runs. When we couldn't find loot, we kept stacking them. Once you make your way back after printing the card, you're gonna head back to the fuse door. Once opening the most of your teammates actually get to you, I do recommend, you know, being all together. You know, listen for gunfire and stuff. Open the door. One of the teammates checks left, one of the teammates checks right. I do recommend swinging around up on the stairs and heading towards the door across from you. By going through these stairs, you're going to be checking for players, clearing out some NPCs. Yeah, just you make sure over here, above the on those pipes, there could be naked players chilling. They could be waiting for you, and they can knock you out. Then they can take your gun and just kill you. So do make sure you check above you. Always check above you. Always check to the right. You know, try to, if you have low FPS, try to take it slow. You know, and you check everywhere. You know, there could be people laying down. You could miss them. Anyhow, we're gonna make our way down towards this the stairwell. It goes up another level, or it goes down. We're gonna go down so to get the next door. Watch out for the scaffolding over here on the right hand side. It can be very dangerous for people camping. The crypt is the one ahead. We went into the last last resort, and now we're going towards the Wasteland. We're gonna enter the Wasteland using a fuse. Over there, my teammates were able to run into each other. Luckily, they didn't get thrown in. If the fuse doesn't work to be inserted, you can insert it another way. Use your grenades. No, don't use your grenades. This is just me killing one of my almost killing my teammates because I tried to press G and take out a fuse, and actually I want to take out the MultiTool and just broke his legs. Anyhow, you can use the Pyro MultiTool to line up the fuse towards the door. The fuse does have a arrow pointing downwards and a vertical line. This will indicate the way it should go in. The arrow and the line should be pointing downwards. So make sure you line those like so, and entering into the Wasteland. Once in the Wasteland, close the door. Make sure you check behind you. Something I didn't do. There's a garbage room here. Clear out any enemies at the top, to the left and to the right, and then check it for enemies at the bottom. And when I say enemies, I mean NPCs. There could be players, but the NPCs do kick, as I would say. They would kick. They do a lot of damage, you know. So, you know, do watch out, especially with the high tick rate of the servers. You know, 30 FPS. It's doing great. I don't know where that grenade came from. Honestly, it was probably that NPC there, which you probably can't see because I couldn't see either. I barely saw, honestly. But yeah, heal up, and we're gonna make our way down towards this room here, up ahead of, right in front of us. And then we're gonna make our way to this room here and print our second keycard. So after we grabbed the Wasteland keycard and the last resort, we're gonna make our way back towards the door which we've opened with fuse. Check to the left and to the right of us, and then we're gonna turn left here. Do watch out for this big door here. It's a contested zone entrance area on our left hand side. there could be players coming out. When we're gonna make our way to our third fuse door. This is the crypt area. We're gonna use the pyro MultiTool method, and we're gonna enter this cold area. There's dogs on our right hand side. There's hidden areas on our left. There could be players hiding in a lot of places. We usually camp this area as well. We camp it because this card's important. It's because it's going to give us access to the large keys that we need. Once we enter this area, we're going to enjoy some PvP. Me and my mates got. There was 3 players here. I could not see jack shit. But I made my way up on these stairs. Probably a good move, probably a bad move. I couldn't really tell. Unfortunately, the damage range on this gun doesn't really perform as well as I thought it would. It's quite good close quarters, but at a further distance, it does have a damage drop off, as I noticed. I'm peeking on the left-hand side corner. One of my teammates is using a grenade launcher. For some reason, I wasn't able to see the third player because I think there's 2 players here at the end in the area where we need to grab the key card. We're fighting over here. I think it's 4 against 3, if I'm not mistaken. But as seen in this video, one of the first guys is going to make a run for it. He's going to push down the alleyway. So yeah, I'm still peeking. Getting bored, but hey, I'm still peeking. That's I guess that's good. So yeah, peeking, getting some shots in. For some reason, I'm not hitting him. I think there's a metal grid over there where he's standing, or I'm just shooting a ghost. I have no idea what the hell I'm shooting. And then there's a player here that I noticed he was crawling through the middle space area. My teammate hits him with a grenade launcher. I'm almost dead. I wanted to heal. I pulled out the pyro MultiTool. Amazing. Yeah, 2 size 3. 2 size 3. Jesus. I got some injuries going for me. Tire 3 injuries going for me. For anyone who doesn't know, tire 3 is the lowest. It's the lowest type of injury. On the left-hand side, I'm getting shot. There's a sniper, I'm guessing. It was next to me. I never saw him, or maybe he pushed. Unfortunately, my teammates weren't able to see them. Over here, I'm going to use a very unfortunate tactic in the FPS area. Something that CIG probably should remove. Anything that has to do with FPS shouldn't have third person, personally, because I can peek over, ledges and areas where I've been downed and give out information to my teammates. I do hope they do minimize third-person usage, especially in FPS. People can, peek corners without even being close to those corners. Over here, my teammate Depe is using, a grenade launcher, and he's, smacking the sniper. And one of my teammates is coming right next to me. He's gonna kill the sniper on our left-hand side. There we go, some good action, leaning, blue gunfire, I'd love to see it. And then he forgets about me, unfortunately. I'm just kidding, he's gonna go double tap that player, make sure he's dead, and then he's gonna make his way back towards me, so he can tap me once. He's gonna, he's just going to heal me, basically. Let's see if it works for him when he pulls out the heal gun. Is he gonna pull out the pyro MultiTool? What's he gonna pull out to tap me? Okay, I'm sorry. Nope, he almost killed me there. Really good. I think he pressed another button to give him something else. It gave him gunfire. And then I get healed over here. Thankfully, I'm healed up. I forget I'm in third person, and for some reason I couldn't tell who that person is. I was like, "Yo, player!" It was just our teammate. All of us are banged up really bad. I got a tire 3 chest and a tire 2 right arm. My mate Depe here, Depe. I don't know how to say his name in English properly. It's just Depe. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. make your way down where we killed those players, into this room and print out your key card. If the key has not finished its cooldown, you're gonna have to wait around until it's done. Once you grab your key card, you're gonna make your way back out the way you came from. If you need to exit quickly, you can turn left, and you'll find a elevator. Jesus, an elevator. Yeah. Once you come out of this room, double check for players and NPCs. There could be people camping and stuff. Check on your left-hand side, and check on the right. As seen in this video here, our teammates, we're double checking everywhere, making sure there's no one, surprising us, and then we get surprised from behind. This is the contested zone area door that I told you about that other players can come in. It's the second entrance. One of my teammates gets smacked. He gets, downed. These guys have a really good position. For some reason, we're unable to hit them. For some reason, my grenades, I guess I threw my grenade, saw it, and then I got downed. My teammates here, gets some really good healing going on. My other teammates gets hit by another player. For some reason, we got surprised by someone else. Or this was the same guy. No, this was another guy. This is the third guy. So there's two people inside and a guy who came from right behind us. For some reason, we got really surprised, My teammate gets some healing done. I'm guessing those guys are healing themselves as well. I'm not sure if I double tapped the other one on the ground. All right, let's see what happens here. For some reason, my teammates are stacking, and I shouldn't be doing that. They should be, getting positions and stuff. I think one of them is scared shitless, but that's, besides the point. We're having quite a bit of lag here, and most of us are quite injured. As you can see here, I only have 68% health, max health, with that tier 2 and tier 3. Make sure you peek corners, you get good angles, you listen for footsteps behind you and stuff like that. You have someone always checking. Laying on your stomach has some advantages, especially for surprising someone. What the hell was that? If you're surprising someone. But the best play is to be able to push forward, in the right moment. Don't hold grenades longer than 5 seconds, even though you're holding the tongue of it. They can blow up in your hand. Why does that happen? Isn't it like a grenade with like a tongue thing? If you're holding it and you're still pressing, it doesn't blow up. Maybe it's a bug. Maybe it's a feature. We have no idea. All right. The fight continues here. I'm trying to do some ammo repooling, get some ammo going. I'm lacking most of my ammo. So I'm also, for some reason, I got blurry vision. I don't know why that happened, because I had the maximum amount of health that I could have. I didn't have over medication, so I used a syringe to heal up. Once I healed up, I'm going to rejoin the fight. This guy is still holding up. For some reason, we're unable to down him. Actually, one of the main reasons is we didn't really push him very well. We just kept holding the our angles, or changing angles, eating grenades up, because most of us died from grenades. And yeah, we're going to see what happens here. We're gonna see. Anyways, I'm pushing the forward angle here, trying to give cover to my mates that are healing. Trying to hold that angle as much as possible. If he peeks, I can get some headshots in and probably get some really good damage. Unfortunately, due to some of the lag, as I'm suspecting or teasing, I'm not even sure, I wasn't able to down this player when I got some really good headshots in. His buddy over here pushed and got downed. The door kind of did a door thing. A door thing? Anyways. So his buddy got down here, taking the new angle. Most of my teammates were downed. I was 26% health, so I was really struggling. Actually, wait, he wasn't down there. I'm sorry. No, what? I'm getting way ahead of myself. I'm trying to get to the point Why is this video so long? Why did I leave this video so long? Anyways, it's a bit of action for you guys. You guys can skip it. You know, we're gonna have some chapters going. You know, Depp is healing. You know, that guy has a perfect angle on him. So, you know, as you can see here, he gets downed. Is that Depe? I don't even know if that's Depe. Yeah, that's Depe. For some reason, he thought he was behind cover. Over here, I downed that guy, or someone else downed him. And the best move to do here is to push. When someone is using the PYAM MultiTool to pull his mate out of cover, push him. You know, he's going to be stuck, you know, swapping weapons, and there's lag, there's, you know, stuff like that. Once you're down them, you know, open the door for your teammates, especially if you're behind a door that they cannot access. And, you know, do some ammo repooling, you know, loot up from those guys, get some ammo if they have the same guns, and, you know, maybe med pens and med guns. Once you're healed up as much as you can, and viewing my OBS, we're going to make our way towards the vault door. The vault door opens at a certain time interval, which I am quite uncertain at what time intervals it opens, but we usually hide in this vent here. Watch out for any players. Oh, I almost died there. This is the part where I'm like, player, help. My teammates, where? I'm like, here, down in the vent. He's like, this vent? No, not this vent. It's over here, bro. Anyways, we're able to surprise them. You know, we double teamed him. Actually, triple teamed him. We got him one from the side, one from the back. This sounds horrible. I'm so sorry. You guys know what I mean. So yeah, we're going to push this guy here from two angles. My mate here is quite decent. He's unable to open the vent, so I do it for him. He always needs my help. You know, he loves me though. Anyways. We're gonna make our way in here. They kill this player, and then for some reason they couldn't see each other's name tags, so my teammates end up killing each other, which is funny as hell. He was like, bro, there's another player in here. When did he spawn in? And then he kills Rosin. He's our favorite. He's special, you know. He's special. Anyways, we're gonna make our way back up. Make some, you know, sweeping. Make sure there's, you know, no other players in the area. This is the way we did it, but you know, you guys can do it your own way, I guess. Because I'm the card holder, I made my way back into the vents on the other side for some reason, and I camped inside. My teammates were holding the area. Once the lights outside next to this vault door turn white, you're gonna see like bright lights popping up. This is the moment the door opens, and it's only open for about 2 minutes, right? So, you know, if you're the card holder, you can have one of your teammates walk in and, you know, check out the room inside. There can be NPCs in here, and then there can also be players camping. I don't really know why they would be camping, because, I mean, they could be camping because they want to just, you know, keep printing out keycards, but they do have to wait a certain time for it. Once you're in, you know, back up a little bit, you know, get over this cover after you kill those NPCs, and do hold the stairwell. The stairwell is very important to your survival, because any players that are not inside only come in through one through one door, which you can hold very well, because by the time they enter by the third or fourth step, they're going to encounter you camping, right? So they have very low cover. Once you're done, make your way into the loot area. Jump on these boxes over here. Actually, a garbage can, a box, and then a roof top. You're gonna turn left, and you're gonna have your first key card from Ruin Station. This is key card number 6. Once you print out the card, we're gonna make our way down into the loot room, which you can access with each of the keys that you grabbed from each of the fuse doors you went through, right? We're gonna first enter the crypt room. This is a green key. Oh, it's a naturally colored key with a green symbol on it. And we're gonna print out the card number 5. Card number 5. Make sure, actually, make sure when you're inside, You make sure there's a person always inside, because once the door opens, if you're all outside, for example, you cannot reopen the door unless you have a card. So someone stays inside, everybody grabs out all the loot, and once you get the loot out, this door is done for. You're done with all the loot inside and all the ship parts and stuff. Make your way towards the next door. We're gonna use the next key card, and we're going to take out all the components that we need. Make sure your teammates are not around, so you don't smack them in the head and when they backflip. And then once you're done, you have the third room, the blue key, to grab the loot in. Once you're done, make your way out through the elevator. Now you're done. All right, I'm going to show you where the executive hangar is. It's the closest cluster of asteroids next to the sun. We're going to grab our key cards here. The big keys, the big cards. What are they called? Anyways, make sure you have 1 through 7. You need one of each. Make sure once you get to the area, you have someone, at least one person, check if the lights are green, because this area has a interesting setup, right? There's 3 locations. They're all identical, but they can have different lights in our experience. There's lights showing up as either unlit, it means the sequence hasn't started, or they're all there's only 1 green and 4 reds. But this is how it goes. Basically, each green light that grows into another green light. So there's so they basically you need to have all the lights green to be able to insert the key card, right? So we're going to show you how we did it. We did have 2 of our best pilots, Debe and Neros. He cleared out most of the players. He's using a stealth fighter, and he's absolutely smacking players. And we're gonna jump towards the executive hangar. Once I arrive, unfortunately, I used the Carrack. I had no other ship available to me when I left. Make sure you shield up. Don't do what I did. Make sure you have full shields. You're pushing towards your friend's location. There's 3 areas, like I said, 3 clusters. The ones that we went to was the one right in front of me once I came out of Quantum. This one had 4 green lights and 1 red. Now, actually, that happened to be like an hour ago. Actually, I think it was like 1 green and the rest were red, because it took me a while to be able to leave. I wasn't able to call a ship and stuff like that. But my teammates already got there. They were holding down the area. They're holding on the fort. They're waiting for me to come and help them. Jesus, to bring the show. Oh my god. Anyways, we're gonna make our way towards the entrance. We're gonna realign our ship. As seen here, the big antenna sticking out can be a very good prop. No, not prop. What's it called? It's sign where to go. Oh my god. Then we're gonna make our way towards the door. The very important door. If you're in a Carrack, I'm sorry for you. And for myself, it's a slow-moving school bus with elevators and no guns on your pilot. Anyways, make sure you don't shoot any ships unless you're trying to get into combat. This station does not shoot at you like the supervisor stations where you get the red key cards. This station only shoots at you once you start combat with another player, right? If the player is highlighted as red when you arrive, they're instantly hostile and you can attack them. If they do not appear as hostile, do be careful. Make your way through this door here. Turn left or right, either way. And then turn right, for example. And here on the left hand side, do watch out, there's an elevator that other players can access, and on the right hand side there can be lasers. This is the first time I've encountered them. You're going to enter the EVA room. This room has 3 areas where you can insert cards. Sorry. And the first one has 3 cards to insert, 1 through 3. We're going to put card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Moving up towards our right hand side, not on the left like I did. Either way, you can enter either one. It's up to you. You can enter card 4 through 6, or if you went on the left, you can enter card number 7. Which way is left and right if you're an EVA? Which way is up and down? That is a good question, right? No, that's a terrible question. And then we're going to enter card number 7 here. Once you entered all cards, you're going to make your way towards the big red door. Once you make your way into the big red door, you're going to reach an elevator. You can wait for your teammates, or you don't have to. It's up to you. If you have a lot of teammates, I do recommend, deciding who wants what ship. Unfortunately for them, I did call dibs for one of the ships that no one thought existed, 'cause I haven't seen any Reddit posts or, posts in general about it. So over here, there can be loot. And in our experience, we've never had players show up inside. But if anybody does know if players can enter, comment down below. And here we can see our reward. I did get the Corsair from PYAM EXECUTIVE. Unfortunately, I did call dibs, and I get the ship. But hopefully, they fixed the issue, though, the nerfing issue. And I feel like they absolutely ruined a great ship. Although I've only been playing since 3.24, and I've never used this ship. I've been told it was a great ship. Once you're done looting, once you're done claiming the ship, once you claim the ship, remember it's bound to your account, so it's always going to stick with you, right? You're not going to lose it unless there's a wipe, and hopefully they do not wipe. Loot the area and grab all the components that you find. Put them away from the door, the hangar floor. Because they can drop through and you will lose what you've looted. And as seen here in the video, the beauty, the majestic, the ship, Drake ship. Lovely to see it. It's got a dark paint with it. It's got some quite good components. My teammates that are quite professional and involved, they said the components are okay. They were expecting a little bit better, but yeah, hey, it's a lovely ship. I don't think a lot of people have it, and I was happy to see it, because we've never been able to see it. We've been able to pull out about 6 ships, so most of our teammates have contested zone ships. Some of them don't want any ships, so some of them are still waiting for like an F8 or the F7A, which hilariously dropped, actually spawned in for me on my first try with my teammates. So yeah, add your components to the grids of the ship and prepare to leave. If you're having this issue, for some reason I wasn't seeing the speaking animation, the highlight of it, and then I tried again here and absolutely failed by getting stuck in the component. Thankfully, my friend was able to unstuck me. Help me, I am stuck. Okay, and then I started having this weird animation where I'm, like free falling. Oh, and there we go. Smacked one of my teammates in the head with it. It wasn't snapping properly for me. That's fine. Don't worry about it, guys. And girls, and yeah, and everybody. And then after getting all the loot up, make sure you don't hang around for too long. We started hearing a timer and alarm. This can maybe kill you. I have no idea. We don't actually really know. We just got really scared and started getting ready to leave. Once you're done, make your way through the space doors, and you're out. You're done. You got all the keys. You got all the cards done. You got the ship out. You know your teammates are pissed off that you can get a F8C, F8, whatever. Wow, an F8, yeah, and that's it. And then for some reason, this boost here knocked us all out. My mate was like, "What happened?" And I was like, "I don't know. Did you boost?" And he's like, "No, I don't know, maybe." And this is where we all got knocked out. Thankfully, there was no ships here to surprise us. But like I said, once you claim the ship, it's all yours. It's going to be just yours for now. Maybe we will be able to lend ships to our teammates and org in future updates. So yeah, this is the full complete guide of contested zones. Hopefully you guys had some fun. If you have any questions or any ideas for future videos, please do leave a comment down below. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you do subscribe and leave a like on the video so we can get more exposure, more something. What do we get? Costin, Chiprimim? What do we get? You guys know what I mean, right? I know you guys know what I mean. Right. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the video. Enjoy the rest of your day or night, depending on when this video comes out. And hopefully, I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Chiaro, ralou lá. Pra cola, porque você tá lá, tá um jogo minha tot. Não.
Să prinde nava.
Intră în atmosferă. Nu.
Ăștia din turete să prăjesc un tic, dar nu-i bai că îi înlocuim cu alții.
Mai avem.